Money Control. My name is Shraddha Sharma and this is the Reporter's Take. In today's edition, we'll discuss the impact of RBI's rescue plan for Yes Bank on debt fund investors. And for that, joining us is Money Control's Audrey. Hi Audrey, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Shraddha.
So Audrey, the draft plan hasn't gone really well with the mutual fund investors, especially in the AT1 plans. So what impact are you seeing on the debt fund investors?
Perfect. So firstly, let me explain what RBI has said. Now, what the plan says that all the additional tier 1 investors will not get any money and they will have to mark down the value of the bonds. So that's a very sad part for mutual fund investors. They have almost 3,000 crore invested in these bonds under the Basel III norms. After this, so before RBI came out with this plan, rating agency ICRA had also downgraded the bond and mutual fund had to segregate or mark down the value of the investments to almost zero.
Right.
So, so now investors, because of this, the investors got impacted, the ones that had investments in Nippon's fund, then in Bank of Baroda fund, and the NAVs were down by almost 25 to 12%.
Right. So now what do you think the debt fund investors should do? Should they sell off and get their money back?
Yeah. So what they can do is either they can exit completely and your loss will vary depending on the amount of investments in the scheme that they had made investments into. And for investors whose assets have been segregated, again their loss will be minimized.
Right. And also because there is a lot of fear around this, what other plans or schemes can the investors be looking at right now?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Shraddha. Now the best thing to do in these times is to see how much risk one can take. For investors who can take risk, they can go for midterm and long-term credit risk funds, and the ones who cannot, they can either look at low-risk PSUs and banking and corporate debt funds.
All right, Audrey, that was a very insightful discussion. Thank you for joining us.
Most welcome, Shraddha.
With that, it's a wrap on today's edition of Reporter's Take. For more news, views and updates, stay logged on to Money Control.